Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Altcoin Disrupt. Today I've got 6 of my favorite top altcoins that I think will explode in 2023. These are the top 6 altcoins that you need to keep an eye out for. These are the top 6 most promising cryptocurrencies to keep a watch on. So before we continue, allow me to declare this video is not financial advice. It's strictly for educational purposes. Now remember to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you enjoy our videos, and if you want to support the channel, leave a comment and let's get the conversation started. We're going to go for a quick run through of all the cryptos we'll talk about today. Our first altcoin is obviously Solana. That's one of my top cryptocurrencies. My second altcoin on my list is Tezos. We'll be going through Tezos, a quick update on Tezos as well. And my third is Phantom. We'll also go through Phantom. My fourth altcoin is Polygon, Polygon-matic. We've got some brilliant update to go through on the Polygon ecosystem, and I think you'll enjoy all of this. The next crypto on our list is Cosmos. We'll go through some brilliant update on the Cosmos ecosystem. And last but not least, one of my favorites is Avalanche. I started with my favorite. I'm ending with one of my favorites. Avalanche is brilliant. And we'll be going through some of their brilliant updates. The best place to start this video is with Tezos. Tezos has recently introduced their latest and the 11th protocol upgrade. It's now called Kathmandu, and it's a really impressive upgrade to their ecosystem and to their blockchain. Now the new upgrade is known as Kathmandu. It's continuing Tezos' tradition of naming its protocol version after an ancient city. This is actually a tradition that started from the protocol version 1.004, and so far Tezos has had protocols name Atham, Babylon, Edo, Florins, and it continues. The protocol brings a number of new features, improvements, and fixes, including things like a new environmental version, smart contracts optimistic rollups, data availability layer, contract event login, updated randomness generation, multiple break-in changes, operating receipts, RPC changes, bug fixes, invoices, and some minor changes as well. So how is Tezos different? Well, Tezos was made with upgrading itself in mind, and developers can now make as many changes as necessary with no risk. There's a formal mechanism that makes the process very straightforward. But let's not forget that Tezos has a vast and beautiful ecosystem. Their ecosystem project, it expands quite far. And I think we all would like to see Tezos do well in the future, and I believe that the more value they add to their ecosystem, the bigger they can be. This is one of the many cryptos that I think will explode in 2023. Next, what we're talking about is Solana. Now, Solana is absolutely one of my favorite, probably my absolute favorite on this list. And we've got some brilliant updates to go through for Solana. Solana's NFT ecosystem September growth rivals Ethereum. And this is huge because Ethereum's just went through recently their huge merger. Ethereum went from being a proof of work ecosystem and blockchain to a proof of stake ecosystem and blockchain. This is getting them one step further to being even more developer friendly. But on the other hand, you've got Solana, who would like to think of themselves as already achieved many of these things that Ethereum is trying to catch up on. Now, Solana market share of NFT trading volumes have risen from 7 to 24% in the last 6 weeks. Now, Solana has been going for a lot of difficulty in terms of outage. They've had at least 12 outage this year. However, contrary to your belief, this is not a bad thing. This is a good thing. This proves that Solana has a huge amount of demand. They have so much demand, their network keeps crashing. But on the other hand, you've got Solana who's constantly pushing the boundaries of their network to find the weaknesses, to find the weak points, and to find the strength. Each time they have an outage, they find new weaknesses in the blockchain. And they can now fix these issues. If Solana does not push the boundaries, they will not find these weaknesses. And then it will be left to hackers to find the weaknesses. And we all know where that's going to go. That's going to end really badly. So while in the short term, Solana does have a few negative because of its outrage, it's really controversial. The media loves to jump on it. But on the other hand, they're doing incredible numbers. And I think the Solana supporters will support this idea. And I think the Ethereum fans can also admit that Solana has huge potential to compete even more with Ethereum in the near future. But not just that, Solana's monthly sales has topped 947 million as Solana gains ground on Ethereum. Try to understand that in the month of September, Solana doubled the amount of revenue from NFT sales. So now that it's almost 950 million, it was half that previously to September. It's almost doubled in September. So I'm quite sure you're familiar with the fact that Solana is vast. They've got a huge ecosystem that they keep on building upon. and they're not slowing down anytime soon, and that's what I like to see. Solana is extremely impressive and they're going nowhere anytime soon. They're continuing to develop, and the more they add to their ecosystem, the more valuable they will be. Next on our list, ladies and gents, is Polygon. Polygon has some amazing updates. Robinhood selects Polygon to launch their Web3 wallet beta. Polygon is also allowing people to apply to their African bootcamp and to kickstart their Web3 experience. There's like a $60,000 rewards in that bootcamp. They're thriving out to new places in the world to get these developers on the Polygon team. Ladies and gents, essentially Polygon is a rising phoenix. Polygon already is home to more than 37,000 dApps. These includes biggest projects like Web3 AV, Uniswap v3, OpenSea. It's huge. It's absolutely huge, and they continue to expand. And obviously their new partnership with Robinhood is a huge deal as well. Robinhood specifically chose Polygon because of how great Polygon is with scaling. They're a scaling solution for Ethereum. Don't forget that they're like the perfect ecosystem. So I can forecast and I can foresee that Polygon is going to do extremely well in the near future. That is without a doubt. That is without a doubt, ladies and gents. I've got more evidence to support this. Recently, I've made videos specifically on Polygon. I've made videos specifically on Tezos. They're all on the channel. You can go check out these videos for yourself to get more direct information on what exactly is going on in the ecosystem. Next on our list is Avalanche. Avalanche is absolutely brilliant. They too have a vast ecosystem when it comes to dApp development, and they continue to expand this ecosystem, which continues to give them more value. But because at the moment the entire ecosystem of crypto, the entire blockchain ecosystem, the entire crypto community is just undervalued at the moment, these altcoins that I'm mentioning are just serially undervalued at the moment. But I consider that to be a good thing for me. Recently, Avalanche joined the Chainlink Scale program. Scale helps blockchain partners to obtain access to new Oracle services, Oracle configurations specific to their dApps ecosystem needs. For an example, the network recently partnered with Chainlink to Scale program. Now, Avalanche developers recently introduced the Banff Elastic subnet, which again is a positive development, using their own token on their own subnet. Banff enables subnet creators to initiate proof-of-stake validation and uptime-based incentive ALAS. Now, there's good things to Avalanche as well. Avalanche is quietly developing their ecosystem with very little controversy. In fact, the worst thing that people can say about Polygon is that the price of the token is completely undervalued at $17.30. At 5.1 billion in market cap, it's completely undervalued. That's the worst thing that people can say about Polygon. And in my opinion, that's the best thing right now because it's a great ecosystem and it's undervalued. And they're forever advancing and they want more people to build on their network. Granted, Avalanche isn't as big as Solana or Polygon. However, they are great for what they're doing at their capacity. They're handling things at their level in their own time frame. And in many ways, this makes them unique to other blockchains. Next on our list, we'll be talking about Cosmos, $13 per token right now, announcing the next phase of Cosmos, Atom 2.0. Now, new Cosmos white paper revamped Cosmos Hub Atom token. The paper cites interchain security and new issuance model for Atom as the key to pulling the first Cosmos blockchain out of its years-long identity crisis. The new white paper release as the Cosmoverse conference proposed major expansion to the utility of Cosmos Hub. The blockchain sits at the center of Cosmos blockchain ecosystem. The paper also spells out new vision for Atom, the Cosmos Hub native token. Today, the Hub's primary role is to serve as the template for building blockchains into the Cosmos interchain, a web of individual blockchains that can easily share information and assets. The Cosmos Hub 2.0 white paper outlines a revamped role for Hub at the heart of the interchain security, meaning that other chains will be able to use the Hub to secure their own network. The white paper also proposes change to utility issuance schedule of Atom, changes that paper author thinks will back up its informal role as an index of broader Cosmos family of blockchain. So how incredible is that? Cosmos is going for a revamp, especially with their token, Atom 2.0. And let me just let you know that Cosmos also has a huge ecosystem. You'll realize a pattern in this. Each of these altcoins that I'm introducing to you, they have an ecosystem with dApps of their own that they intend on expanding. They intend on growing this ecosystem, which will grow their overall value in the crypto ecosystem. It will grow their blockchain into what they truly want. And Cosmos is a blockchain that intends to connect with other blockchain. They're doing it different from Solana, Avalanche, Polygon. Polygon is a scaling solution for Ethereum. Solana and Avalanche, they're their own thing. And Tezos is also doing its own thing as well. So this video is actually filled with a diverse portfolio of different blockchains, but they're also doing similar things in dApp developments. And Atom is one of those that I think are extremely promising for the near future. Now, last but not least on our list is Phantom, an update to Phantom. I actually made an update to Phantom quite recently, so you can actually check those videos out. Those are on the channel as well. It's only 22 cents per coin. Once again, this is not financial advice. The circulating supply of token, however, is absolutely enormous at 2.5 billion, with a market cap of just around $500 million. 579 million in market cap, so it's quite undervalued. Now what we've got here is a network stat starting with Phantom. 3.5 million unique address that have reached 820,000 daily transaction, and that's of Q3 average. Gas consume 146 billion daily average. Cost per token transaction 0.0001 cents. Absolutely dead cheap. So Phantom is one of those networks that are extremely affordable to partake. It's extremely affordable to participate on this network, and that's a good thing. A network that makes itself easy for others to participate, a network that's extremely inviting. Now, in terms of development, in terms of an ecosystem development, Phantom lags behind the other cryptos that I've mentioned in this video. However, they're not completely alone. Phantom still has a DeFi ecosystem that they intend on growing. And this is what I find the major potential in. They have an ecosystem that they do want to expand, that they do want to compete with top cryptos in the ecosystem. And I think that's great. I think that's exactly what they need to do. And I think that's exactly what they should be focusing on. Nansen releases Phantom quarterly report of Q2 2022. Blockchain data analyst Nansen released their Q2 report on Phantom ecosystem, focusing on on-chain highlights and activities. There's more information on this within the Phantom blog. Assured DeFi brings credibility to DeFi. Assured DeFi verifies projects building on Phantom to provide credibility and trust to users. Teams that verify until September the 30th save 30%. Of course, September 30 is gone now. Custodial bridges. Chainport integrates Phantom native token. Chainport is a next-gen cross-chain bridge that provides custodial level security, provides Fireblock MPC, and Genosis safe multi-sig with full interoperability, while Phantom has already been available as a destination chain. The newest updates enables you to bridge Phantom to native tokens. And there's plenty more to go through on Phantom as well. But Phantom is one of those few that are a bit undervalued, but people can clearly see that there's huge potential in the world of blockchain, in the world of this ecosystem for Phantom. That's what I like. So thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to see more, and of course, I'll see you in our next video.